What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Good day to good people. And man, I was just reading one of my books last night, and it had me thinking about a certain situation and about how we're conditioned and we're conditioned and trained to think a certain way. So the book I was looking into last night was Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. I got a annotated version with Sharon Letcher. They have a bunch of nice little passages and quotes that she wrote in there as well. But it had me thinking about something specifically, and it's about how we're all trained up to just think and do this, live on this rat wheel, and I guess contribute to this capitalistic system that we're in. But anyway, let me read to you this passage from here. It says here, I'm on page 2 of this particular book. It says, the schools and colleges teach practically everything except the principles of individual achievement. They require young men and women to spend from 4 to 8 years acquiring abstract knowledge, but do not teach them what it takes to do, or do not teach them what to do with the knowledge after they get it. They do not teach them what to do with the knowledge after they get it. And that's one of the biggest things that I work on with my children all the time, is not just how to think, but what to do with it. You know, some people say that knowledge is power, but I disagree with that slightly. I say that the application of knowledge is power. You actually have to take these things that you read from these books, and you have to get up off your behind and go do something with it. For instance, with like Kobe Bryant, he would spend hours and hours looking at film. He would spend hours and hours studying, but what he did better than most people do is that he actually got up off his behind and went to go work and do it. Like he would invite people around just so he could train and get their weaknesses from them, get their strong suits, get their weaknesses, and then he would capitalize on them. He would be training 2 or 3 hours, maybe 4 hours before people would even before the other professionals. These are other professional basketball players. Before they would even be eating breakfast, he would already have ice on his knees at breakfast. That's how hard he was working. That's how hard he was applying the things that he learned. Even when he was, I believe I heard one story about Kobe Bryant where he, I think they had lost a game and with a last minute free throw, and he stayed in the arena of another team. I guess they were doing an away game. And he was putting up free throws like another hour or two after the game was even over, after everybody left the stadium. What type of commitment and dedication is that? That's awesome, isn't it? That's what we need to do in our own life. Like we act like because we went to go work for Family Dollar or McDonald's or whatever, that we can't put in extra work. If you're not where you want to be, then once you get done working at McDonald's, then why don't you go home and put some time into the things that you want to do? Why don't you put some time into research for, like with these types of books here, like these self-help books that teach you about different things in life, that teach you how to achieve things in life. You can do that. You don't have to put all your extra time into PlayStation or Nintendo or just watching mindless television, unless that's what you want to do. There's nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do. We're all free here, or at least we should be. That's what I strive toward. That's what I think we should all be striving toward. But at the end of the day, I like this book so far, the Napoleon Hill, Outwitting the Devil. It's got a bunch of insightful things. It also says he's the author of Think and Grow Rich, one of the bestsellers. I've actually read a bit of Think and Grow Rich as well. I think that's a pretty good one as well. But anyway, I just wanted to stop by and talk about that for a moment. It's one of the things that's been sitting on my mind, like all the time we spend in school. We spend 12, 13 years in school. Why don't they spend that time teaching us about how to balance a checkbook? I mean, most of the time, why don't they take that time to teach you about the stock market, right? It's for a reason. And it's because somebody has to be down in order for the rest of these people to be up, or at least that's how they see it. And they want all us people that's out here going to school, graduating high school and going to college and all this, getting into massive amounts of debt, so that we can never be free, and we have to continue to feed into their system. We have to go on their car lots and we have to buy their cars. We have to go to their jobs and make their children rich. That's what we have to do. If we just take this practical knowledge that they teach us 1 plus 1. They teach us 1 plus 1 is 2, so that we can add it, so that we can add it up for them. But that's it. They don't teach us 1 plus 1 is 2. But if you put it in an index fund, or if you put it into the stock market, you can say 1 plus 1 is 2 times times 10%, and you get a 10% return of the things that you invest. They don't want to teach you that, how to make your money work for you. They just want you to work for your money and feed the system. Come get you a new car. You ever notice how just go 12 months without without missing no payments, and like almost no matter what job you got, they'll pretty much give you a car. They give you a car to have a stupid high interest rate on it, right? Because they don't mind giving it to you because you're paying into the system. They just want to make sure that you will pay. That's all they're interested in. And then they get you, even with your home. Your home might be a good investment for some. For some people, that's as good as you're gonna get, right? But they want you to get locked into a home for 30 years of your life. For 30 years, that's what you're doing, paying on a home. But why are you paying 30 years? Because if you're paying 30 years on a home, then you have to keep going to work to do it, right? And most people are not working for themselves. You're working for other people's dreams and to make other people rich. Well, anyway, I'm about to go out to the store. My wife and kid just came out the house. So, hey man, go be great.